What do you think of the camper, Dylan? Did Daddy go in the camper without you? Yeah. Well, hello everyone. We are at Jack's Creek Campground again, up in the Pecos Wilderness, up high in the Pecos Wilderness, at about 9,000 feet elevation gain. We were here last year and absolutely loved it. And this year our plans got kind of twisted around because of our new family addition. And so we are just now getting up here and checking it out for a few days. It's his first camping trip. He did really good on the drive up. He actually sat and looked out the window most of the time. And now he's getting wrapped around the tree again. But he's really enjoying it. Come on, Dylan, we have to walk back around. Let's walk back around this way. Come on. Back around. There we go. We were lucky enough to get site number 26 in the lower loop as someone was just pulling out. The fees are posted and paid right at the entrance to the campground, and all sites are first come only. There's no reservation here. You have to arrive and be lucky enough to get a spot that is open. Sites fill up every single day, usually by midday. For this walk around, we're starting at the upper loop. That is one huge ponderosa. When we stayed here last year, we were in this upper loop. But it was all full when we got here. Dylan. Dogs are supposed to be kept on lead at this campground, but we did see quite a few that were not. Dylan was able to do meet and greets with several dogs, and he did really well. He actually was very enthusiastic about it. Look at the pretty flowers, Dylan. Yeah. Number 5. This is where we were last time, at this spot. Number 4. There's number 3. It's a nice one with shade. On this loop, only the sites around the perimeter have shade trees. The sites in the middle do not have any shade. This one's taken, Ron. There's tents. Tents and a hammock. 3 tents and a hammock. And there's that beautiful view. Straight up to Pecos Wilderness. Campground's full though. And it's Friday morning, afternoon at 2 p.m. It's already full. Ron's getting a picture of Santa Fe Baldy, which is right back there.
Can't get my fingers out of the way with all those lenses.
I love this campground. It is full of aspens and spruce and fir and mountain views every direction. This is the jewel of New Mexico, in my opinion. Absolutely the jewel.
In the group campground.
Yeah, this road down here's got a fence that's locked, and that is to the group campsites. There are 2 big group campsites. I showed those in my video last year. When you book those, they give you the combo so you can come and go. Well, look at these monstrous trees. There's that ponderosa again. Holy cow. It's got to be 100 feet tall. What does it smell like? So here's that gate for the group areas. That's the only thing that's reservation at this campground. Everything else is only first come. But there's a nice big group campground. And it's split into 2 sections, one on one side of the road, one on the other. It's really nice. We might actually think about booking that sometime if we have some friends to come up with us. That would be an awesome place to go. But we're gonna head back down the road to the lower loop where we're camped at site number 26. There's the lower loop through the trees. The sites down there are a little bit closer together, but most of them have shade. So it's a little different feel than the upper loop. As you enter the campground, you'll find this little crescent-shaped pull-off, and that's where you go to pay your fees. There's a pay station. You take an envelope, you put your money in it, you write all the information, your license plate, everything, what site you're taking, put it in that slot there on the left, on the little tower, and then you take the stub that you tore off, hopefully, and that goes in your car at your site. Going straight over there to the south, east, west, I'm not sure, south of us, is the horse camp, which is where if you got horses, you have corrals there to put them in your horse trailers to park for riding on the trails. But also that is where the trailhead for the hike up to Pecos Wilderness Lake on Jack's Creek Trail starts. The trailhead is right there, and I think it's $2 a car to park. So all the backpackers, that's where you need to park, right down there. So down here in the lower loop, there's 2 empty sites after all. There's that one that's a double, and this one's a single. This one over here is a double site, and they've put a huge tent back there in the woods. And it looks like a bathroom tent. Wow. So that one's site number 34. It's not bad, it just doesn't have a shade tree. And it's uphill to the bathroom. There are trash cans in each loop. This is the one for the lower loop where we are. That would hold plenty of trash. And here is the pit toilet. The only pit toilet. There's a male and a female, but the upper loop has 2. This lower loop only has 1. So most of the sites down here in the lower loop are pretty short. There's a few that will hold campers, but for the most part they're made for just a truck or car and then tent camping. But here we are at site 26. Beautiful site. Tons of mushrooms. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. And we were able to pull the truck off the road just enough. And here's our camper. It's a 24-foot, and it fits perfectly here. We've got a beautiful picnic table area. We've got up our cover. There's our fire pit and our view. Yeah. This is why it's my favorite campground. We really enjoyed ourselves up at Jack's Creek Campground once again. It is a favorite for great reason. The views and the proximity to hiking trails. We just love it there. So if you found the information useful in this video and you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we load a new adventure. We have lots of adventures coming up this summer. We're going camping and backpacking and hiking all over New Mexico. So, as I always say, get out there and hug a tree. And thanks for watching.